Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says Manchester United must move on without Executive Vice Chairman Ed Woodward. Solskjaer says he hasn't been thinking about his own future over the last week, despite the attempts made by United's hierarchy to take the club into a European Super League. Woodward has announced he will leave his role later this year, with reports suggesting he could leave early. The manager says that Woodward will still play a significant part in the end of their campaign.
Football is emotions, and emotions run high in football. I've had a very good working relationship with Ed, and the club will have to move on without him. And I'm sure Man United will always move on, and we'll work to get. I'll work as long as the Man United want me to work here, and hopefully we can end this season successfully, and Ed is part of that.
Solskjaer praised football fans for uniting in bringing a halt to the proposed European Super League. He says football is nothing without the supporters, and he's delighted the powers in charge listened to them.
I'm very happy that the fans have voiced their opinion and that we've listened to them. And in a strange sort of way, it's brought the football pyramid or community together, and I think that's important. And I'm very happy to, and I'm a supporter myself. And there'll be a day that I'll come back and watch Man United, and I want to watch a Man United team even with a fear of failure. You know, that's one of what I thought about it. I didn't like the concept anyway, because it has to be on sporting merit. I want to earn the right to play in Europe. We know that we have been pioneers, and we've been in Europe for many years, and we were with the Busby Babes. So that's one part of it, that we want to be part of a successful European campaign again. Football without fans is nothing, and that's why we have to listen to them. And I'm happy that the voice of the fans, players, managers were heard. They've all been voicing, or we've been voicing our opinions this week, and it's important.
Well, Solskjaer and Michael Carrick had to defuse a group of angry supporters who breached security at their training ground yesterday and made their way to the first team complex. The group were carrying banners protesting at how United was being run.
I will always listen to the fans, and I thought it was the only right thing to do, is to go and listen to them and speak to them, and have a nice discussion with them, and peaceful discussion, and because it's important that we respect each other's and respect each other's views. I said a few things about what I think the team will do in the future, or what we spoke about. We don't really need to discuss that, but it was a good 10 minutes, and I was happy with that. Of course, we didn't shake hands. We gave a fist bump, and then we parted.
The Glazer family is coming under more scrutiny this afternoon. The group behind a takeover campaign of Manchester United 10 years ago is demanding the family loosen their control of the club. The Red Knights began in 2010 and tried to oust the Glazers from United. It involved Lord O'Neill and hedge fund manager Sir Paul Marshall. They've now written directly to Joel Glazer asking for immediate reforms to how United is being run. We're told the letter doesn't mean they're preparing a new bid to seize control of the club. However, in the letter seen by Sky, Lord O'Neill and Sir Paul Marshall are critical of the event of the last few days. They say, in many ways, this episode is the culmination of your 16 years ownership of the club and is perhaps the strongest example of how you seem to have been persistently out of touch with the culture, spirit, indeed very purpose of Manchester United. Point 2 of their reforms asks Joel Glazer to announce a plan to sell your own collective family stake of the newly created equity down to a maximum of 49.9%, allowing other investors, large or small, to invest.
I'm so happy that all the owners, all the clubs involved agreed that this was a mistake, and I've always had a good working relationship with the club and the owners. Of course, behind the walls of the building we speak. They listen to my opinions, and we're working to move Man United forward, of course. And it's important that we all want to be better and improve, and that's what my job is, to improve the result and performance of the team.